Hello and welcome to this new Mayastar7 feature video. Today we're going to focus on the images that we need to feed into the texture transfer facility within the Mayastar7 toolset that we have seen in the previous video. Okay, so here we have the original textures that were output from not Designer, sorry, from Substance Painter in this case, but that would work exactly the same for those that came out from Substance Designer. So they came out as PNGs. So I have them selected. I'm gonna open them up into Photoshop because we have to talk about a little bit about the requirements and how to add the alpha channels that don't come with by default from Substance Painter. Of course, you can create your own setup so that those images come in as directly with the requirements that I'm gonna tell you. But if you don't want to fiddle with that and you don't know how to work with the presets, you have this guide to make things work correctly. So let's take a look at the first easiest example, which is the color map. So I'm using Photoshop, and the first step is to unlock the layer. Okay. Then we go into the channel tab. The channel tab next to the layers, if it's not visible, can be opened by using one of the menus here. Should be window or view. I don't remember right now, but it's in there, along with layers and other things that are not visible by default. So just look for channels and it will appear there. It just so happens that I've docked it next to layers because it's more comfortable for me. Okay, so I'm going to the channels and we can see that we have just the RGB here, then the single layers, red, green, and blue. Okay, what is missing here is an alpha channel, and it's as easy as adding a layer. So the same button that usually one would use or would press to create a new layer, when we are into the channels, it's going to create a new channel that by default is an alpha channel. So I'm going to click there and it creates a channel. But here comes the thing. Currently it is black, which means it's completely transparent, and that will make things not work because everything's transparent, and so our images will be completely transparent. So we need to make this thing completely white, which in Photoshop can be easily done by holding down Alt and hitting Delete key. Okay, so when it's white, that means that the alpha channel is there, but the image is opaque. So it is not a see-through type of image. Okay, and once that's done, I'm just gonna save as, and I will make sure to use the TGA format to preserve both color and alpha channel. Okay, so I will save it on top of the already manipulated ones that I used in the previous video. Hit save. Yes, I want to replace. What is important now here is the target options. Make sure to use the 32 bits per channel, per pixel, excuse me, because this is what is going to preserve the alpha channel. 24 bits per pixel will discard the alpha channel. 32 will keep it. So make sure it's 32, hit OK, and this is done. I'm not gonna save this PNG. Okay, the next one is the roughness, which is a grayscale. It tells you it's a grayscale image. Now, this one needs to be unlocked as well. We go to the channel, create a new channel, the alpha channel. fill it with white. Again, Alt held down and delete key. Let's disable that. All right. And here comes a thing. The roughness is a grayscale with 8 bits per channel. Okay, so when we try to save it as a grayscale with an alpha channels, okay, let's move on to the targa. Okay, and we hit save. Okay, so it stays a grayscale. Make sure it stays a grayscale, at least the roughness. We do the same thing with the height map. Create the alpha channel, Alt, delete. Okay. When we save, and you see that here targa is not available, and you say, oh, why is that? It's a grayscale exactly like the roughness. Yes, but if we could take a look at the image mode, the grayscale is now a 16 bits per channel, which targa does not support. Okay, so we have to switch this to 8 bits. Did I do that? Yes. Okay. And after we have, yes, it's still there. After we have converted this from 16 to 8 bits per channel, when we try to save it, now targa is available again. Okay, so this is for the texture transferring purposes, not for baking. For baking and to plug these images into the materials in Arnold and have a perfect bake, you need to keep the images as they came out from Substance Painter or Designer. Okay, 16 bits where you find 16 bits without alpha channels and blah blah blah. Okay, that's something important to point out. For the transferring, instead, this is the type of procedure that we have instead to follow in order for Maya, which understands just images in general, and 8-bit in general. We have to feed it, otherwise it's not gonna work. Okay, so save, yes. Close this. And now the normal map. The normal map as well should come out as 16 bits per channel. Again, for baking, keep it as it is. Okay. For transferring, we have to switch it to 8 bits because that's what Second Life understands. Okay, the normal map in Second Life has been implemented as an 8-bit. That's why it doesn't look exactly the same as the other applications. It's because 16 bits perform just better because they contain more information, but Second Life wants 8 bits. So yeah, let's create another alpha channel, the last one for this video. Okay, same goes for the normal map. If we try to save it now, see that the targa option is not available. Okay, once again, in image mode, 8 bits and not 16, 8 bits. When we try to save it as again, now targa is available again here. Okay, save, yes. And in this case here, we again want the 32 bits per pixel. All right, which I guess was not asked before. So with the roughness, so let's redo the roughness just to make sure. Right there. Alt delete. Okay, the roughness is 8 bits, correct. Save as. Targa. Save. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Being a grayscale, it's not asking for the number of bits, okay? Because there's only one channel for the color, because it's gray, and an alpha channel. So it doesn't need that specification, but as soon as you get some RGB colors along with the alpha channel, that's something that Photoshop wants to know how to manage the thing. All right, so yeah, that makes it for this video. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.